Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today. So let's start with WWE legend John Cena addressed the topic of his potential retirement during an interview with Entertainment Tonight. Cena has previously hinted at his eventual retirement and confirmed that time is near. Cena said, "I made a promise to the consumer, the WWE fans, early on because I know how hard it is to be a fan. You have to come out of pocket, and WWE has a lot of content. It takes a lot to be a passionate fan and our fan base is passionate and global. I never wanted to go there just to go there. I'll be 47 this year. I feel great. So I feel great inside, but I know what it takes to be a WWE performer night in and night out, and I never want to just go out there and do it for the sake of doing it. I want to have passion, the same passion as the fan base, and I want to give them exactly what they give me. The miles on the odometer say, hey, this has to be done before 50. Cena's last fight came at Crown Jewel in November where he faced Solo Sikoa. He underwent surgery on both arms after that match. Cena has openly discussed the toll years of wrestling have taken on his body. At this time, it is unclear if John Cena will be a part of WrestleMania 40. However, his interview on Entertainment Tonight suggests that his retirement match may take place after WrestleMania 40, leaving the door open for a potentially memorable farewell from the wrestling ring. What are your thoughts on John Cena's upcoming WWE departure, especially considering his desire to leave the ring while feeling passionate and the impact his departure could have on the wrestling world? The next story is about Cora Jade, is one of the bright young stars in the NXT women's division. She has been involved in many key storylines over the past few years, most notably with her former best friend Roxanne Perez. However, Cora Jade found herself off television at the end of the year. She finally returned to NXT at the NXT deadline and it looked like she was going to be under a lot of pressure. Unfortunately for her, her pressure had to stop with a screech. Jade suffered the injury during her match against Lyra Valkyria at the January 12 WWE Live event. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter later confirmed that Jade suffered a torn ACL and could be out for 8 to 9 months. Jade underwent surgery on January 23 and has since taken to social media to send an inspirational message to her fans. They say your darkest hour comes before your dawn, Cora Jade wrote. It's good to see Jade recovering from her injury and we hope to see her back in the ring soon. What do you think about Cora Jade's injury? Are you sad to see her off TV for the next few months? Next we have the Bloodline storyline has been one of the best things to happen in WWE for several years now. After spending several years together as the dominant faction, Jey feuded with Roman Reigns last year. This led to the infamous Bloodline Civil War match where the Usos defeated Roman Reigns and Solo. However, after this match, things took a turn for the worse for Jey and he was betrayed by his own brother. This led to Jey leaving the group and heading straight to Raw. However, it seems the former Bloodline member still wants to face his brother at WrestleMania. During a recent interview with TNT Sports, Jey opened up about what it would mean to him to face his twin in the main event of WrestleMania. Jey said, "I feel like me and my brother's angle would be different, from the Bloodline Civil War angle going into WWE Money in the Bank 2023 because of the emotion part. Promo part. Me and my brother, just us. Imagine fire, imagine emotions. If you saw it with Roman and you saw it with Sami Zayn, it would just be 10x more amplified, electric. I'm excited, I'm ready to just deliver it to the people and I want to main event, and I mean main event WrestleMania with my twin, man. In front of 100,000 people. Maybe I go at 1 in the morning and Roman is at 2 in the morning. Like, we still run it. Bloodline still runs it." Jey also seemed open to the possibility of their father Rikishi joining them in the ring for their match. Maybe a special referee. I don't know about the hot brand, I take that back. I think Pops has one more little streak left in him. Jey then closed by saying that he believes there is a possibility that this match could happen at WrestleMania 40. I feel like now is the time. We just cross paths, is it right? It's pleasant. I'm excited because it's within reach, Jey said. Right now, we can do it in Philadelphia in a few months. I'm excited about the possibilities, even as a fan, I'm excited. It certainly wouldn't be a stretch to think that this match couldn't have happened given the rivalry between the two brothers. Do you want to see the Usos face off at WrestleMania? Do you think they would have chemistry in the ring? The final story is about Seth Rollins gave an update on his recent injury that occurred during his match with Jinder Mahal on January 15. The WWE superstar confirmed that he suffered a second-degree MCL tear and a partially torn meniscus. Despite this setback, Rollins remains determined to compete at WrestleMania and enter the event as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. In a recent interview with Daniel Cormier on the DC and RC show, Rollins shared more details about his current status and his aspirations for WrestleMania. He emphasized the importance of WrestleMania 40 and his desire to bring a world title to the event, something he had never done before. He also noted that he has never been champion during the Royal Rumble, so this year's event is especially important to him. Rollins expressed a sense of pride in being considered a valuable asset alongside Roman Reigns, as both are on the sidelines due to injuries. He provided reassurance regarding the injury, stating that his ACL is intact, which is a critical factor in his recovery. While the MCL will require time and rehab, Rollins is aiming to be back to full strength in about a month. However, he stressed the importance of not having his first WrestleMania match after an extended absence, stressing the need to test his fitness and make sure he's in good shape ahead of the event. Seth said, "Rehab will be a pain. He dodged a bullet and his ACL is intact. ACL is the big one. That one is good. The MCL will heal over time. We'll get in there, do some stuff, check the PRP and do some rehab. I hope to be back at full strength in about a month. Around the moon is my timeline. We will see what happens. We'll take it day by day. I would love to come back in a month. I don't want to go to WrestleMania and it will be my first match in 2 or 3 months. That won't be good for me." Rollins acknowledged that the rehab process will be tough, but expressed gratitude that the injury wasn't as serious as it could have been, potentially sidelining him for 6 to 9 months. Aside from the injury update, Rollins had an interesting development on Monday's WWE Raw when Gunther confronted him and expressed his intention to select Rollins as his opponent at WrestleMania 40 if he wins the Royal Rumble. This adds another layer of intrigue to Rollins' road to WrestleMania. What do you think of Seth Rollins' determination to recover from his injury and compete at WrestleMania 40? Thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.